Take the evidence bag. The evidence bag contains a light pink rose. Upon closer inspection, clears that this is no regular flower. The petals are semi-transparent. The overall color is much lighter than the flower in the water. What's more peculiar is that it's floating in the evidence bag as if it's alive and breathing. Just as Christina is about to say something, her communication terminal suddenly rings. It's a text message. Check the message. Following orders from superiors, I am now sending you to the current investigation report from our precinct. At the scene of the sunken blossom incident, retrieved some flower-shaped substance from the bodies. After a quick examination by the evidence analysis department, the following characteristics were found. This substance is temporarily called the mania flower, a product of a special sinner's ability. Its structure is similar to crystal, but it's highly flexible and not easily destroyed. Unspoiled human DNA is extracted from the surface, but no other biological tissues, such as cells, here has been detected. Inspector Doyle, East Side Local Security Precinct. After reading the information, Christina has some ideas in her mind. There's one more thing left in this scene. Nothing on her clothes, nothing on here. What is this? Examine the victim's current condition, feather traces left by the perpetrator. What about this thing? What is that? There's an external memory card for the camera. Could it be a clue left by the murderer on purpose? Huh. Memory card taken out of the victim's camera. It might still work if inserted into the camera, but a true detective knows that a killer won't leave such an obvious clue. The data inside might also have been erased. The first victim's staff card. The text records her identity information has been smudged by water based on the logo on the top left corner and the text at the bottom. She works in a company called Future Media. An exquisite and elegant violet necklace. The material appears to be high quality purple sapphire. As far as Chris knows, only one manufacturer offers gems of this size. If an investigation is required, this could be a possible lead. The many flower blooming on the first victim also being removed from her body. Its color has faded significantly as if life has been drained from it. According to the Public Security Bureau analysis report, the victim's DNA information is hidden in this type of mania flower. Photo of the victim taken by the killer with the victim's camera, possibly in an attempt to capture this rare moment. Based on the timestamp of the photo, the killer should have just left, must be hiding nearby. So we have gathered everything, so let's talk to him. Most of the sheriffs are still standing far away, seemingly afraid that the items contaminated with mania would affect them. Only one serious-looking sheriff stays at the scene. Personnel present can be inquired. Can I talk to him then? Devoted sheriff. I thought it said devoid sheriff. How's the investigation going? Almost done. Let's take another look at the victim. Her condition is quite unique. What am I supposed to look at? Okay. What did I miss? Nothing. The flowers floating on the water are daisies. The Central Park doesn't grow this kind of flower. It's not the season for daisies to bloom. It is obviously arranged by someone. Are we done? Find traces left by the perpetrator. How am I supposed to do that? Oh, if you press hint, it lights up. What about this? The water buttercup growing in the stream is a common aquatic plant cultivated by the park management. Nothing special. Something here? I already checked it. Christina has finished the investigation of the surrounding environment. Her gaze returns to the heart of the scene. Something seems off. The skin of the victim shows almost no difference from that of a living person. If it weren't for the report stating that the victim has ceased breathing, Christina might even believe that she was just asleep, just like a case she learned about from her teacher. The skin, that's it. The victim was discovered last night, but her skin isn't wrinkled at all. This isn't normal. We just said that her fingerprints might be destroyed though. So how is her skin intact? Her fingerprints are part of the skin. Body showing no sign of bloating either. Being submerged in water in the summer, body should have shown changes overnight, but it hasn't. Fingerprint mold. Christina pulls out a small orange square from her detective bag and quickly walks over to the victim. Oh, that's what she thought would happen, but no. Fingerprint mold made by Christina herself. The material is an edible gel purchased online. It can be used to collect fingerprints and also doubles as a small snack. Seriously? Use her fingerprints to find clues in the terminal. If the culprit is caught early enough, she might still have a chance. Cool. Fingerprint unlock. View items. This one. Use. It unlocked. Christina quickly checks the messages inside the phone. Among a pile of irrelevant high society life, she finds a test message worth not noting. The number is different. Hi, Anania? Remember me? I bet you do. Your phone number hasn't changed, neither have I. I'm a bit short on money recently. You were the first one I thought of. I still remember the incident from 10 years ago. Yes, at that little pond. It's a little secret. You wouldn't want me to lose it, would you? See you at 11 p.m. tomorrow at Central Park. If you don't come, something else might come to you. So, Ananya might be a suspect for killing her.
This is it. The victim rushed here because of this message and then met her fate. This is a message from the murderer.
I mean, that's a bit of a leap, but sure.
Even left a phone number. What an arrogant culprit. Have no respect for lives and even declare war on us. I'll find out who you are right now. Log into the system, apply to search the owner of this number, and information about the victim. The victim's name is... Anania.
Oh, that's Anania, okay. Christina is fully focused on operating the security intranet, waiting for the response, completely unaware of a large shadow cast over her.
Where did this brat come from? Who are you? Why did you barge into the crime scene?
Crisp shirt, but messy shoes and socks. Your wife must have carefully ironed that for you, but ran out of time, and you just slipped on any shoes. And the only guy in the precinct who's been flaunting wedding gifts recently is... You must be Inspector Dole, the person in charge of this case. I am the famous detective Christina, here to... Ouch! My name is Christina, a freshman at the City Security Academy, doing a summer internship at the East Side Local Security Precinct. I'm assigned to assist with the investigation. I'm sorry I didn't immediately report to the person in charge of the scene.
Did Dole hit her in the head? Is that what happened there? Why... Okay, and she's a sinner. Can't she dodge that shit?
Who let a freshman intern on the scene? What if you spoil the evidence? Get lost?
Inspector, actually, she...
After hearing a few whispers, the inspector's expression changed from grumpy to surprised, and then to indifferent and disgusted.
So you know the higher-ups. Got quite a strong backer. Can't you build your resume somewhere else?
Sir, I'm not here for my resume. I'm here for the truth. I can do it, just like believing in the everlasting existence of justice and light. Please give me a chance.
She is annoying. As she speaks, her pocket vibrates and a message has arrived on her communication terminal. Christina pulls it out and looks at it even more excited.
Look, I found the first suspect. The owner of this suspicious phone number is a 48-year-old male called Nathan. The file says he's an East Sider, but his past is very suspicious. Please allow me to keep investigating.
This girl's impassioned speech is met with silence. Eventually, the inspector sighs.
I just can't get rid of you, can I? Fine. Stay over there and watch. Don't interfere with the investigation. Now, hand me the victim's phone.
Aw. Here, sir.
She hands over the phone with a regretful look on her face, moving as slowly as if she was holding a 100 kg dumbbell. Clearly reluctant, but just then... The victim's phone suddenly rings. The incoming call display shows the same number. Hand signal speaker. You can just say that. The phone's not been picked up yet. Christina nods and presses the speaker button. A strange male voice comes on the other end of the phone.
Hello there, rookie detective. Enjoying your little detective game?
You're Nathan? Show yourself, murderer.
That's not quite right. Anania is still alive. The flowers are her life. They're still blooming brilliantly. Don't move. If you crush those flowers, you will become the murderer.